Film production has stopped. Oh, we're recording. Yes, we are. Imagine I was trying to go live right now. Watch this. Dude. Wow. Police officers just stopped me and asked me what I was doing. I was like, I'm just taking my morning walk. And I'm probably going to buy a few groceries and get a coffee. And they're like, okay, cool. Keep safe. I was like, yeah, of course. So basically what's going on now is that kind of shit. So if you're out for no fucking reason, you better have a good reason to not have a reason, because you know it's the way it flies. You really can't like take it apart, dissect it, and look at it too much. Right? I mean, you can try. Fuck off, man. This fucking car behind me, Jesus. That was wrong, man. I am the king of killing my fucking battery. Like, fucking seriously. All it takes with me is fucking like about 25 minutes and I lose like fucking 68%. Like, whatever. That's what life is all about. I mean, if I get up in the morning and I have 100% for the day and I use my first 68% in the first 25 minutes, for some reason, I can keep going for like fucking 24 hours. So what I do with my phone is it is an extension of my, it's an extension of me. I love tranquil mornings. And unfortunately, there's no tranquil mornings. You're dealing with fucking trucks and shit. But my city is over behind me, and that's my city, Toronto, and it's right there. I'm just on the outskirts a little bit. I can breathe a little easier out here. Oh, check it out. We have a Starbucks. Let's grab yet another coffee. But maybe we'll get a chocolate. Something with that, if these guys are fucking open. I have really got to stop shooting video. Like, fuck. I've got like fucking like the first 17 days of quarantine. There's like about 56 minutes of video that I have to still upload to YouTube. But you know what? I've just been shooting content, putting it together, and come a rainy day, we'll work on that shit. Right now there's no rain, there's just sun, and my melon ain't blind. So I tried to get a Starbucks, and stupid me, I should have fucking known that like they closed down that shit a few days ago. There's a lot of fucking people around. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, and in the morning, and it's hard to find peace even in a shutdown society. We are at the shipping yards kind of right now. Some of the goods that come into our country and stuff on the railway and stuff like land here, and these people are not shut down. This industry is still going. So I'm having a chocolate fucking milk. It tastes like a fucking marshmallow. I'm just gonna toss it. I just needed a little bit of energy, but this tastes like shit. I don't like chocolate milk anymore. I used to love this shit when I was a kid. Every once in a while I'll go grab one and I'm like, whatever. I fucking hate milk. I use it to cook. I use it to make things. But, oh wow, we're here. Okay. The studio is basically right around the fucking corner from where I am. I cannot believe it only took me an hour to walk down here. I took a bunch of pit stops. If I just went straight, it would have taken 30 or 40 minutes, but I'm not really straight. Oh, there you are. See it? Every fucking time I try to get a shot of this shit, like, it's a lot. The traffic is like not that heavy, but I can never, ever get that view of this camera. So, my final thoughts on this, because I'm basically really like arriving to my place of work in the AM, and it took me about an hour to walk here, and it's a very nice day. I'm enjoying it. I've had my bandana mask concoction off most of the time. I'm breathing in the air. There's hardly anybody around me. I mean, there's been a lot of traffic on the roads. There's been a lot of people on side streets, residential neighborhoods, but when you hit the industrial landscape, like where I am, where my studio is located as well, it's not teeming with people. And it also looks like this is almost over. Because I'm seeing bus routes that have been shut down for the last couple weeks open up today. And that tells me that we've planked the curve a little bit, and we're doing a very good job. It's tough to get everybody to stay indoors and shit, but it's not that tough when it's cold out. Now that it's warm, this is going to change the game a little bit, so I am going to continue to be safe. I'm going to continue to practice safe distancing, and I'm not going to get sucked in any rabbit holes except what I'm working on. Wow, another cop car. I'm just basically at the studio, and this cop car pulled up right beside me and just looked at me, and I was just fucking... So I think now that the weather is a lot more acceptable for people, enticing them to go out more, obviously. So I know that if you have a patio or an outside area around your place, just fucking hang out there. If you need to get out in the sun, and if you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. If you want to exercise, but just beware of going around areas where more people are, because that, my friends, I got chocolate milk indigestion. That, my friends, is called lactose intolerance. Good night. So I'm just finishing up a few little thingamabobbidjibbity-doos in the studio, and I've been here most of the day since this morning, and it's about 4:30, 4:20. It's a 4:20 send-off, and going to be here for another hour and a half or so, and then we'll be flying and call it a day. We got a lot done today. Humans with no mouths. The animals notice this shit. I'm getting stared at by like cats and fucking birds and shit. They're like looking at me and they're like, you guys are fucking, what the fuck is going on? So, finished for the day in the studio. It's like dinner time now almost. It's like 6. And had a productive day. And I had to call it quits. Some bands came in to rehearse down the hall from where I have my place that I do my shit, my studio. So I had to get the fuck out of there because social distancing. And it's a lot colder now than it was earlier. Earlier it was like 20 degrees. It was beautiful. now it's like closer to 0. We don't want to catch a cold, obviously.